Well, this is amazing. Wow. So then guys, look at this. Blue sky. Bright blue sky. Looks like we're on the other side of winter now anyway. I suppose that's the upside. We've done it. But anyway guys, what's going on? JBLMotovlog here, and welcome back to the Yorkshire Dales. It's really strange how we've got the sun coming out over here, like you can see there, but over there on top of the summits and the little hills, there's cloud and it looks really really grey and horrible. So today I've got a day off work and I thought I'd just have a little, hang on, let's just have a anyway, so today I've got a day off work and I thought I'd pop out into the Dales today. I don't know why, I just thought no matter whatever the weather, whatever happens, I'm just going to go for a ride, a proper ride. I'll put all my gear on and just go enjoy the roads. So that's exactly what I've done. The thing I want to talk about today is a group. Last year when I had the 390, I discovered that Facebook is a really good place for owners groups. Instead of forums and like online forums, you can just join like owners groups from around the world, or you can join like UK specific ones. Anyway, so I got onto there and I became quite a decent member on there, you know, giving a lot of advice and asking a lot of questions, and I got onto promoting my channel, which a lot of people didn't mind, which were great. And then I got onto a riding group for my area, so around Yorkshire, the whole of Yorkshire. And then that led me on, there's a gentleman in there, I won't name his name, but he had his own group called the Ride UK. At this moment in time, it's not a fully started group, it's got a few members. I think it's got about 600-700 members in. But basically what the Ride UK is, I'll leave a link to their website, and on their website there's a link to their Facebook group as well. So a lot of groups, when it comes to riding bikes, a lot of the groups are about the bike themselves, whereas the ride, clues in the name, is about the ride. So the Ride UK talks about routes around the UK, whether they be big tours up to Scotland, down to Wales, Peak District, Lake District. If you've been out on a ride and you've come across a lovely road, bang it in the Ride UK, share some photos. Basically what the whole premise of the group is to get out on your bike in any weather and go explore the UK basically. And that's what I like doing. The group's an absolutely brilliant group for welcoming new members. A lot of groups, when you join them, don't like new members. It's a really weird thing. I've noticed that usually sometimes when you join a group, I've left a few groups because of this, they don't like it at all. They're just so snobby and they just arse you with your posts. But yeah, the Ride UK are really welcoming, reply to a lot of your messages. And another thing they do, which I really do appreciate, is they let me post links to my videos on their channel. So what I'm going to do in summer, I've been asked kind of to cover a lot of their rides because they like the format that I do it in. Didn't really get out as much towards the back end of last year when they asked me. But this year what I'm going to do is I'm going to handpick a few of their routes that they've got on their website. They've got a section on their website with their best routes. I think there was one of it is like, for example, east to west coast quality parking. So yeah, I'm going to get out on their routes. I'll probably start up like a little Ride UK series doing their route, and yeah, just have a little review, talk about the route, talk about the roads, take some nice photos of where I am, and yeah, basically it's kind of like a review of their route. Because in a couple of years, or in a couple, I don't know, in a couple of months time, I really think that group has some potential to get national recognition, to be honest. Professional, well thought out group. Their target audience and what they stand for is really good. So I think, yeah, in a couple of years they're going to have a big group with a lot of members in it. So good luck to them, and I'll help them out as much as I can. Yeah, I'm just going to head up to Hawes, then I'm going to come back down through, I think it's through Selby, and then go up to the bridge, probably just head off home. But so I just stretched the MT's legs again today. But yeah, video I'm going to film soon is the ACF 50 before and after. So I'm going to make a specific video cleaning the MT, because the MT is an absolute disgrace at the minute. Although it's protected, it still needs a bit of TLC. So I've ordered a paddock stand for it, and then we'll get that video out so you can see what the real power of ACF is. Looking forward to riding on these roads, these little tiny little single track lanes. Great roads for the Duke, and it turns out they're not so bad for the MT07 either. Yeah, I took some brilliant photos of the KTM in the Dales last year, so I kind of want to recreate a few this year with the MT. Every time I come on this road I stop for a photograph, and no matter what weather I come in, whether it be sunny or rain or whatever, I always stop for a photograph because it looks amazing. Both sides. I ain't seen anybody on this road, so I'm gonna stop the bike in the middle of the road and we'll get a nice photo. Yeah, I stopped on this road when I came to Scotland the first time. The first route I stopped here. There's a few times I've just been out on rides and I've stopped here as well, because most of the time, well, pretty much all the time, because it's the Yorkshire Dales, especially in winter, there's nobody here. I mean, in summer you get like groups walking and stuff like that, but no sheep here today either. So here, we'll get the camera out, we'll get some nice photos. I mean, one look at the state of it, but it's like bloody cement. Oh my god, look at the other side of the chain. Holy shit, I just noticed that. That's not good. Told you the chain rusts. Maybe I won't take a photo because I've forgot the memory card slot. That's the end of that. So yeah, I can finally announce to you that we do have a tour planned for this year. I've got it off work, the rooms are booked. I'll talk in a video specifically to its purpose in the future, like I did last year. All you guys that have stuck around since last year, we went on the Scotland tour last year. I did a tour called Planning, where we basically had a little talk around the route, but I didn't know the exact route last year, and to be honest, we only really touched Scotland. We've got a brilliant route where we're going, and yeah, we'll be able to get some great photos, some great scenery. So yeah, in a video in the future we'll talk a little bit about that, where we're going, talk about the route, and then obviously we'll talk about the usual stuff like touring, planning, getting some touring kit for the bike, what to expect and all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, looking forward to that in the near future. A lot of videos planned, it's just a case of the weather picking up a little bit now. Cheeky wheeler, nobody behind us, is there? Oh, we'll have another one of them. I thoroughly enjoyed that. See, I'm looking forward to when this bike gets unrestricted, because right now it only really lifts in first. Oh, I hope my phone will. Ooh, so twitchy with that throttle. See, I can get it so high now. It's just the fact of having the rest of the gear to keep it there, you know what I mean? Like, I know that when this bike's unrestricted second gear, it'll lift just as easy as that. Just be nice to have that extra gear to keep it there, but I suppose first gear is always a good gear to practice in, because you've got such a twitchy throttle in first gear, so if you can really master first gear, the rest of the gears you should be okay with. Gorgeous roads though. I hope my GoPro. I didn't notice about my GoPro. So, don't really know where to put bike here. Well, this is amazing. Wow, clouds moving in here. I'm getting a nice panorama before. Get the road in it. Oh my god, that cloud's moving fast. You can see it coming across the valley. Thank you. I literally got that shot just before the cloud comes in. I better get off here, it's a bit dangerous now, clouds coming in.
Something's gotta change.